up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today, you can tell by the title that today we're going to be modding, putting the first mod on the 2020 GT. It's not really a new mod because I took it off of the EcoBoost, and the only thing, if you were watching the video, the only thing that we could take off the EcoBoost that we could put on the GT is the front lip. So that's going to be alright, guys. So this is the front lip. So we're going to be reinstalling it. We took it off the EcoBoost. We're going to reinstall it on the GT. This is the Performance Pack 2 front lip. So we already got it prepped. We got the double-sided 3M tape going all the way across. You do see a few residue and scratches from when I was taking it off, but that's going to be under the car where you won't notice it. The part you'll notice is, like, you can barely see this line. Everything on that side of the line is going to be the noticeable part. So, and we did have some scrapes on the front. So we went ahead and sanded all that down, and we sanded it all smooth. That way you wouldn't really notice it. You don't want to see like a damaged front lip on a brand new 2020 GT. So went ahead and put some prep time into it. Like I said, it looks pretty good. After we're done, we're gonna go ahead and give her a wash. It's a nice pretty day today, so be a good time to put in some time on here, get it nice and clean. So I already got it jacked up a little bit. It's just mainly to give me some room for the install, so I can get those screws in. But it's just me right now. My girl's at work, so I can't record and install at the same time. So I'll kind of just show you all throughout the process of where I'm at. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna peel off half of the double-sided 3M tape, stick it to the car when I position it where I like it, and then we'll slowly work our way around. It's pretty flexible. It's not like really durable. Like, I'm twisting it right now and it holds up fine. So I'll put on half of it, line it up, go around the other half, let the double-sided 3M tape stick, and then I'll go back with the screws and secure it better. So like I said, I'll show you about maybe halfway once I get half of it on, and then I'll show you once I have the full thing and drop it back down. So give me 1 second, guys. Alright, guys, so real quick, I just kind of noticed something and I thought I'd share it. So I didn't notice this on the EcoBoost, but the two holes that are actually on the spoiler that came with it actually line up with the first two screws on the lip right here. So this one and this one right here. So you can actually just take these two off, put it up, bolt those two in, and you're already lined up for your spoiler. So you don't really have to worry about guessing, trying to line it up, make sure you're good on both sides, especially if you're doing it by yourself like I am. Like I said, we can just loosely put the screws in through here, go around the other side, do the same, and then we can press it up, peel off all the tape, press it up, get it to stick, and then go back with the rest of the screws and drill it in. So that actually makes it pretty convenient. And I'll let you know if there's any more in the front, like if any of the front screws line up. But as far as the sides, I know the side ones line up. So it gives you a very good starting point, and then we'll pick up once we get half of it on. Alright, guys, so you can kind of see where we went ahead and got started. So I already put that the two screws back in. They're very loose. I didn't run them down just so I could have enough room to stick the tape. So it lines up pretty good back here. Comes around, that edge is right where it needs to be. This front lip is right where it needs to be. So I went ahead, started jacking up this side. I'm gonna do the same here. Move the two screws right there, 1, 2, and they're gonna line up with 1, 2, and then, like I said, it's best to go ahead and peel the tape. These three pieces right here, or at least that's where I positioned them. But go ahead and peel those first. Put the screws back in, because then whenever you're picking it up to put the screws in, it kind of already is too close to be able to peel that off. So go ahead and take it off, put the screws back in, and then once you start running them down, this tape will stick. Just make sure your edge right here is pretty lined up. And once you're done, go ahead and peel these two off, stick that to the front, and then get your screws. If you bought this, it should come with hardware. I'm reusing mine, and my other screws are rusted out, so I went ahead and bought some new ones. So I'll be using those. So whenever I'm done, I'll let you get a good look, but for now, this is how it's gonna look so far. So I loved it on the EcoBoost, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it a lot more on the GT, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we got the other side on. So you can see the whole lip right here. I love this lip. It looked, like I said, it looked amazing on my EcoBoost, and it's looking amazing on the GT. So it was loose here on the EcoBoost too. I don't think that double-sided tape holds up very well right here on the end. So I'm just gonna put another screw through here, make sure it's secure this time. But you can see the way that it just goes very well with the stock spoiler. I mean the stock lip. I said everything lines up perfectly. And all it took was the 2 screws right here. So I don't know if you can see them. They're still pretty loose. Haven't ran them down yet. I just wanted to make sure everything lined up. Now that everything's lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and run those 2 down, run these 2 down, and then use the screws that I bought from Lowe's and finish drilling everything in, make sure everything's secure, just because there's a lot of low places here in town. So I know I'll probably be scraping a lot, and at least it'll be on an aftermarket spoiler than the stock, so I can always take it off and it's gonna look brand new under there. So give you about another 5 minutes and I'll show you what it looks like finished and dropped, and the way it's gonna look with the new front lip. Alright guys, so this is it, all said and done. Like I said, it gives it a whole more aggressive look. It makes it look a little bit wider in the front, a little lower. So it looks really good. I really love it. Like I said, everything's nice and flush. Not bad for doing it for one person. On straight. Same with this side, nice and even. But I love the PP2 front lip. Look at that. Just trying to give you a couple shots. Ties in very good with the spoiler. Like I said, just makes everything look a lot more aggressive. Probably just go give her a nice wash, get her all cleaned up. Probably won't full detail it today because I think they still expect rain the rest of the week, but at least get all the dirt off for now. As you can see right here on the side, it's very, very filthy. So go give her a quick rinse off, and then we'll come back, probably show you what it looks like all nice and clean. But for the most part, that's going to be the video. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know what you want to see next on the car. Do not say supercharger because that's going to be very down the road, but we will get there. And let's see if you can guess what the next one is, because I already kind of have the money for it. I'm about to go buy it probably in a week or 2, and then we'll be making a video on that. Until that's the big one. We have a lot of little small stuff in between that. So let me know what you think. Comment down below, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one, guys.